Hello, everyone. Welcome to Introduction to Computer Science. This is a week number 6, and I'm sharing with you uh, the Blackboard for week number 6, and it has the usual objective, the instructional material, and the assignments. The topic for this week is the file system, and we are using both the textbook and the Zybook. Um, and I'll talk more about this here a little bit. Maybe I should talk about it now. The textbook is chapter 6, and it talks about the file system in the for your operating system. And um, I'll just mention that now, and then I'll talk about it a little bit more. And then for Zybook, it is a chapter 12, and it is a activity on how to read a file and how to write to a file. All right. So here's the lesson plan. I will post the lecture video after I'm finished. Here's a list of codes that might be useful for you as I am doing the demo. I'll probably create a separate video for doing the demo and the lecture. And then here, this is the week assignment for the Zybook, and this is the lab programming like that I'm asking you to do. So let's take a quick look first at the lesson plan. So if you download this, let me minimize this here and bring in the lesson plan. You should see this. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So this is week number 6. Just a couple of announcements. All assignments starting today are assigned to be due on the last day of the course, which is March 13th. So if I actually bring that up, you can see here, this is week number 6. The due date is March 13, March 13, March 13. Okay, so just wanted to let you know. And then here's the two books that sections that I mentioned for you. Here's some resource that might be, if I didn't mention it before, that would be helpful for you. So I kind of talked a little bit about the objective. Let's talk about the assignment first. And so for the Zybook, I'm assigning 2 sections from chapter 12 of the Zybook. And section 1 is how to read a file, and section 2 is how to write a file. So let me bring that up. I'm coming here directly from into the Zybook rather than coming from the Blackboard, so that I can show you and navigate freely. So in chapter 12, here is the, well, let me show you this first. So this is week number 6, Zybook chapter 12, and I made it assign when due on the 13th in here as well. So, and then these are the 2 items. So if you click open here, and if you get over to the reading the files, so this will talk about how what it means to read a file, how to read a file. There's some examples that you can kind of follow along. I'll talk about this in my lecture and in the demo. And so go through that. And then the next section is the writing the file. So take a look at them. It should be pretty straightforward for you to follow. And then the programming exercise that I'm going to assign and show you how to do things, it should be pretty straightforward. Okay, so that's the assignment for the Zybook. Now for the programming assignment, let me bring that up again. Show that. So this part here. So there are a couple of things to note. The first is I'd like you to do this using an IDE that you downloaded, such as a PyCharm or a Spider or Visual Studio or whatever you prefer. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I think I'm going to just use PyCharm for the demo, but rather not have you use the online compiler because I do want you to be able to use a standalone program as a part of this course. Okay, so I'll do a little demo on that, and that's what I'd like you to give it a try. So basically, it's a straightforward problem. Write a program that will do open a file named test1 text, and write in that file your full name 2 times, once on the first line and another on the second line, and close the file. Of course, before you do this assignment, you need to create a text file named should be test1 text. Should be an error. I should update the lesson plan after this, so you can actually use it, right? So I'd like you to create that first, and then do the program, and then when you're done, submit a screenshot. Something along like this would be fine, right? It even kind of tells you what you got to do, but I just want to see that you were able to get into this one here is not exactly the one that the same as your what I'm asking you to create, but it should be pretty similar, right? But I just want you to get a screenshot that shows you the IDE and the file that where the test1 text file is located, and then actually open up the notepad and show me that it's actually there, right? Again, it may not be exactly the same, but this is just a demo showing what kind of a screenshot that I'm asking you to do. All right. And then in the lesson plan, there's some lecture materials and some side comments that I wanted to share with you. So I'll create another video going over that. But this is a brief video on the what you need to do for this week. Let me bring over the assignments here. So I think I talked to you a little bit about the objective, instruction material. I'll update this lesson plan with the typo corrected. And then I'll post up the video here as for this video and the demo video and the lecture. I think that's pretty much it. So again, this is week number 6. We have just 2 more weeks to go after this. I think most people are staying on track. A side comment is, if you turn in items a little late for the items that are assigned in the Blackboard, like this one here, it's easier for me to give you the grades. But for this iBook, I noticed that there are some issues if you don't get it done on time or something. So if you do finish that later, then just send me what you finished, and then I'll try to give you a partial credit. All right, hope you will stay safe and warm. If you have any questions, just let me know, email me, and just look forward to receiving your work. That's it for now. Take care. Bye-bye.